Alright guys, I'm here in my bedroom, still on the hunt for where I'm losing heat out of my house. Um, that's why I've done the basement, because it wasn't the floor when it was laid, it wasn't properly vapor barriered. So I'm basically plugging all the breezes through the floor, everything like that, by insulating the basement. Plus it keeps the floor warm so I'm not freezing. Like last year, you couldn't walk around my house without padded slippers. But now with the floor insulated, it's absolutely awesome. I can walk around in bare feet if I want, and I'm not gonna freeze. Um, so now I'm in my bedroom, and so anyway, I noticed I get quite a breeze in between the seam right here, and I noticed that's all nice and tight, but the actual windows coming out of the frame, you can probably, whoop, as you can tell. So I'm gonna clean this up here, and I get quite the breeze coming through here, and you can probably see daylight through there. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go outside and push this trim in and nail it in. Oh. These old windows. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna head out and push this little, get this open a little more, get this piece of trim pushed back right up against and nail it in, because that is like way too much air I lose. Not only hot air going out, but cold air coming in. So we're gonna do this the best we can. Okay, so I just got a little screwdriver here, and I'm gonna clean some of this rod out. I think this is actually a nail here. Wow, that's like really bad. So I'm just gonna clean all this out. You know, it might be an idea for you guys to actually go around your house and get ready for winter and do the best you can in cleaning all this stuff up. I'm just gonna blow in here. Yeah, lots of crap. I know what you're saying, the landlord should do this and everything like that. I don't mind. I was actually promised new windows this year, but my neighbor got it, so windows aren't cheap. Let's see how it goes on this side. Looks pretty good in there. Well, where I have to push it anyway. So let's head outside. Head outside and see what we can do. Looks like on the outside that whole window frame is rotted, and I'll have to caulk around here too. Alright, let's head outside. Oh. Alrighty guys, we're here outside now. She's pretty rotten frame. So, oh well, I'm gonna make do until next year. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a hammer. See, that looks like it was where some screws went in or something, pulled it in. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a hammer, see if I can just slightly tap it in. Alrighty guys, sorry about the wind. A little breezy and freaking cold. See, the problem is the wood is rot and it's swelled up. So hello. Open it. How close is that? Okay, there's a gap. Tell me how close the gap is.
Over here it's good, over here it looks good.
Okay. Good? Better?
Get it?
Alright. So, for the life of me, I can't find my finishing nails. So, drywall screws. I get next year I get new windows, so this will do for now. Seal it up anyway. So we'll just go down on a bit of an angle. So I'll get another one in and see how the gap is on the inside. Sweet. Not the best, but a little better. I'll put some caulking in there. But there's no more breeze actually here, just in the little gap. So I'll just put some a silicone bead in there. But other than that, it's pretty good. Sweet. Alrighty guys, I also notice the crack of my front door not sealed too well. So, see what we can do about this. Alright guys, so this is from actually my old roommate's cat. Trying to scratch away in the door. So all I did was took out this. I actually replaced the frame when somebody busted in my door. So I'm just gonna close the door. What's up, buddy boy? You going out? Alrighty, so I'm just gonna close the door and move that a little tighter. And then drop some screws back in. Maybe go on an angle this time a little bit so I get a better grip. Like so. Alright. Alright. Somebody's really got to invent that. A camera mount you can put in your mouth. And voila. Less light coming through. So that cures that a little bit. But it looks like it needs, I don't know if you can see the little bit of light coming through there. It's actually through the trim I just tried screwing in. So maybe put a bead of caulking on the other side, because obviously it didn't go all the way pressed up against. I'll just chuck a couple more screws in it and do her tight. Alrighty. What you doing, buddy? You going out? You be a good boy.